Hi, I'm Rich BUCHERI from Poynter and BUCHERI, and I wanted to talk today a little bit about an issue that's come up just recently because of everything that we're going through, and that's people having a difficult time finding an attorney, especially an injury attorney, because of the shutdown. And there's a few reasons for that, but what I would say is if you're in this situation where let's say you've been negotiating with the insurance company about your case and it's been close to the 2-year statute of limitations and you haven't been able to come up with an agreement, and so now you have to file a lawsuit, but unfortunately you're calling around and people just aren't able to respond to you and law firms aren't able to help you do that. So we've had that situation come up. Another situation is people have a current attorney, and unfortunately, because of the social distancing practices and things like that, they aren't able to go to the attorney's office to meet with them in person, and it seems like basically every time you call, you're not able to get a hold of anybody. And then finally, there are people that have recently been dropped by their attorney, maybe before all of this happened, and so now there are deadlines pending in their case, or there's discovery that's supposed to be answered, and nobody is working on the case, and so you're trying to call around to find an attorney to help you out with this, and you're just having a very, very difficult time. And the reason for this is a lot of law firms are not set up necessarily to have its workers remotely work. So some law firms are able to handle this a lot better than others, and it just depends on your law firm and the kind of technology that they utilize in order to be able to stay up and running in a time like this. So how can we help here at Poynter and BUCHERI? Well, first of all, we do things like phone and video conferences, and we kind of routinely did them even before all this happens. We're fairly familiar with how to do this in a fairly easy way. Now we're using Zoom conferences so that we can talk to all of our employees on a regular basis. Employees that are working from home, because our phone systems are such that they're basically plug and play into the internet. So even though everybody has their phone at home, they're still connected to the same phone system, so that we're able to communicate effectively and transfer calls that we get into the office to one another so that you can talk to the right person. Secondly, we have a client portal, and I'm going to kind of show you a little bit about this, but this is a way for us to effectively communicate with our clients so that they can know what's going on with their case. And I'll just kind of show you a little bit about what that looks like here. So we have this client portal, and we send you an email and you sign up for it with a secure password, and in this way we're able to get messages to you, have you review documents, you'll know the upcoming events on your case and things like that. So that's one of the other tools that we use in order to be able to work on your case remotely. And then finally, we have e-signature options. So it used to be that every time a piece of paper had to be signed, we'd either have to mail it to you by snail mail, or you'd have to come to the office and physically sign it. And obviously, that's something that wasn't very convenient. And so with the proliferation of e-signatures, we decided that we were going to go all in on that as well. And so we use that technology, and I'll just kind of let you take a look at what that would look like. So you'll get an email, and this will be the email that you give us at the beginning of the case. And when you just click that button on the email to view and sign a document, this is a sample fee agreement that I just put together, and you obviously review it very carefully, make sure you know what you're signing, and then you just click and type your name, and you are consenting to be bound by the signature, and your signature gets inserted there. And so then you just hit submit, and it's submitted. So these are all various things that our law firm uses to be able to work remotely, work in this current environment and be able to get cases done and still be able to effectively litigate cases. And so if you're having difficulty finding an attorney and you're wanting to speak with somebody about your case and your situation, please don't hesitate to give us a call. It's very simple to get a hold of us. We actually still answer the phones throughout most business hours. We also have ways to contact us through our website via a chat option, or you can do a form submission and we'll get right back with you. So just let us know if you need our help and we'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you and stay healthy.